YouTube, welcome back, guys. It's the Mr. NFC Ninja, and we are here for the match preview of Liverpool versus Tottenham Hotspurs. And we are home, we are back at Anfield. So let's get straight into it, guys. As you can see, the angry Redbirds are already there, and our injury list, we'll talk about them shortly. So let's get into it. The obvious six are there: Kelleher, Keanu Hoover, Brewster, Curtis Jones, LaRouche, and obviously Elliott. They are in and around main squad. We're still to see some of them make the bench. Well, Brewster's been the closest, Curtis Jones on occasions, Elliott's. I want to see some of these guys in the maybe against Arsenal in the Carling Cup. But saying that, I kind of just want to beat Arsenal. Maybe we'll get an easy game in the round after Arsenal. Is it away? No, it's at Anfield. The Arsenal game's at Anfield, and I don't want to really lose that Anfield record. Although some will say, oh no, but it's not. Doesn't include the cup. Anfield is Anfield for me. Unless it's Europe, Anfield is Anfield. In England, EPL, you know, the cups, I don't want to lose at Anfield. So yeah, to win that cup, maybe play City in the semi or the final and beat them. It'll be a wicked morale booster for us. But at the same time, losing to them could have an adverse effect. Luckily, the league game versus City is sooner than any kind of possible cup meeting, for sure. Anyways, let's get into it. As you can see, Shaqiri there, still on the injury list. I don't know what's going on with him. Is he injured? Is he not? I'm recording this quite early, 2 days in fact. So I don't know whether he's going to be ready for the bench, or I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know. So let's jump into the starting lineup this time, first of all, and then we do Klopp's subs afterwards. Alisson, Robertson, Virgil van Dijk, Joel Matip, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Fabinho, Jordan Henderson, Gini Wijnaldum, Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino, and Mohamed Salah. I bet you could have guessed that starting lineup. That's my preferred starting lineup. It's Klopp's preferred starting lineup, and I think it's the starting lineup for obvious reasons. Midfield, I keep banging on about it. It's balanced going forward. It's balanced defensively. It has those players that can link the play into the attack just as well as arguably the pairing of Ox and Naby Keita. The only thing these don't do as well as Ox and Naby Keita is probably actually get on the score sheet. I think if Ox played as much games as Wijnaldum, Ox would score more goals than Wijnaldum does. However, I think we would concede more goals with Ox than we do with Wijnaldum. So that's the balance Wijnaldum gives. I've always said that our front three are more than enough attacking qualities between them. They just all need to be on fire and not get jealous of each other and just make passes at the right time, just like City do. Look how ungreedy Foden was to Sterling for Sterling's hat-trick against Atalanta in the Champions League. Just ridiculous. I think it was Foden. Sure, it was Foden. Look how Foden could have shot, but he put it on a plate for Sterling. You know, they are just clinical in and around the area. So, guys, I think this midfield is our midfield, and I think it negates any opposing midfield nicely. It stops them from playing. It gets in and amongst them. It protects our defence, and it links the play. It links play from defence to attack. And and if we need to go backwards, we can come back from attack to defence. It's just the most played. It's organised. Everybody knows each other. It is the starting lineup. So like it or lump it, get used to it. These midfielders are more than capable of linking the play. As I said before, they are very, very, very balanced. Up front is the awesome threesome: Mane, Firmino, and Salah. They do what they do best. So let's go towards the bench and see who Klopp has as substitutes. Adrian, obviously, Joe Gomez, Dejan Lovren, James Milner, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Adam Lallana, Naby Keita, Divock Origi. Yes, guys, there is 8 players on the bench, and the reason for this is because I couldn't really decide which one is going to be dropped, because one has got to go. You got to go. Who's it going to be? Some candidates: Lallana, Milner, Lovren, Gomez, I feel like Divock Origi would definitely be there. I feel like Ox would definitely be there. I feel like Keita would definitely be there. I feel like Milner is probably definitely going to be there just because he can play left back, right back, across the midfield. He can even play on the left side up front. Very, very versatile. So he's a must. Oxlade-Chamberlain can even obviously play on the left. He can play on the right. Up front, you can play left or right-sided predominantly. Lovren could drop out, but Klopp likes to have two centre backs. You know, Gomez is handy because he could drop in at left back. Rarely does he though. I think he's preferred to right back. Milner would drop into left back, and then obviously the centre back Lovren and Gomez. I feel like Lallana should have played against Genk. Because he didn't, I feel like he's going to be involved in the squad. I got a feeling Lovren might drop out. He's had his game. Generally, Lovren has been in the squad because just because you know he's Lovren and he's good chap, friendly, likes to laugh. You know, he's the changing room banter. So I feel like he's there just sometimes because his name's Lovren and he's, you know. Who am I going to choose to drop? I think it's going to be Lovren. I think Lovren is going to be axed from the squad. Yes, I'm going to go with Lovren, but I bet it's going to be Lallana. I'm going to go with Lovren to drop out of the squad as part of the Angry Birds. So guys, let's move on to some predictions. My predicted man of the match this time round is definitely going to be Mo Salah. I feel like he's going to be back, hungry, well rested. He's going to be up for this one. He does well against Tottenham. Got the penalty in the final. Last season he come up trumps with some amazing goals. Or goal rather. Yeah, I just think he likes playing Tottenham, and he's at Anfield as well. So gonna go for Mo Salah. It's been quiet for a while. He scored. I'm gonna go for a Liverpool victory. I'm gonna go for 2-0. I know it's a no. You know what? I'm not gonna go for 2-0. No, I am. I'm gonna go for 2-0. I'm holding faith on a clean sheet because it will be quite tight. We will get the goals. But we won't want to concede because when you concede one, then sometimes you concede a second. If you score 3 or 4, you usually concede because you have that safety barrier and you know, oh, it don't matter, they're not going to score 3 or 4 goals. But I'm going to go for 2-0 because I think it's going to be tight. We're not going to take them lightly. We need to win, so we're going to be attacking. I think we're going to predominantly dominate most of the game. Have to be careful on the counter-attack because man like Lucas and man like Son are dangerous. So I definitely expect to see those midfielders back, Jordan Henderson and Wijnaldum. Hence why they was probably dropped initially in the first place. Yeah, and then the awesome threesome, Mane, Firmino and Salah. My prediction, yes, 2-0. And my scorers, I'm going to go for Mane 1 and Salah 1. Just because, you know, Aurier coming down that right side, or whoever they're going to play, isn't the best. Rose for Tonga and that side's a bit iffy. Salah, you know, Rose likes to push on. He's not the best defensively, in my opinion. Salah has, you know, good times against those two. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Salah and Mane. Firmino just in there doing his thing. Fabinho just a boss. Yeah, guys. So I believe this is pretty much the end of my preview. This is my predicted starting lineup. I'm probably right for once. Hopefully you see Shaqiri on the bench. I don't know who it would be for. Maybe Lallana would drop out for Shaqiri, I think, probably. So guys, this has been the match preview of Liverpool versus Tottenham from Anfield next Sunday. I have been the Red Mist LFC Ninja. If you don't know that by now, then you're never gonna know. Anyways guys, let's do this.